ya ra 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 ra, ra ra, ya ra 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 ra, ra 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 ra, ra ra, ya ra 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 ra, ya ra 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 ra, ya Mizotola min hamidah מקוטרת מור לבונה ליבבתיני אחותי קלה אני לדודי בקלקלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. Endured for lifetimes when the future was still unclear, and against all odds we're still here. Am Yisrael. we'll send out a message. Our work is still undone. Shine a light of hope on everyone. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Oranu Chai. Oranu Chai. Oranu Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Oranu Chai. Oranu Chai. Oranu Chai. Page 10.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So we're on page 10, Hine Matov. Tonight, all of our music is, most of it, I should say, 90% is written by Pride, full Jewish composers.
to God. This one's written by Julie Silver. This reading is called Twilight People by Rabbi Reuven Zellman. As the sun sinks and the colors of the day turn, we offer a blessing for the twilight, for twilight is neither night nor day, but in between. We are all twilight people. We can never be fully labeled or defined. We are many identities and loves, many genders and none. We are in between roles, at the intersection of histories, or between place and place. We are crisscrossed paths of memory and destination, streaks of light and swirled together. We are neither day nor night. We are both, neither and all. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our certainties, soften our judgments, widen our vision. May this in-between light illuminate our way to the God who transcends all categories and all definitions. May the in-between people who have come to pray be lifted up into this twilight. We cannot always define. We can always say a blessing. Blessed are you, God of all, who brings on the twilight. I'd like to ask Aaron and Adam to come up to light our candles. You don't have to say anything. You just have to come up and light them. The cantor will do all of the singing. You just can walk up here and look good. We're on page 2, I believe. At this time, before we formally welcome in Shabbat with Lecha Dodi and welcome the Sabbath bride to our presence, this is that moment where we like to, this is that twilight moment from the rest of the week into Shabbat. And so I have a special reading here as we enter into Chazarat HaShavua, a review of our week, something for you to think about for this particular Shabbat. This is called We Come Together from the synagogue in Jerusalem, Kol Neshama. We come together this Shabbat, each bringing to this sanctuary a private world of hopes and fears and dreams. Some of us are burdened by anxieties and cares that all but crash our faith in the future. Others have hearts filled with happiness and grateful for the joys of this past week, yet aware that even the most fortunate are vulnerable before the mystery of tomorrow. Every life is a unique blending of joy and sorrow, of fulfillment and frustration. Beneath our uniqueness, we are all bound together by our common humanity. All of us most deeply yearn for the blessings of freedom and peace. Each of us seeks the personal liberation of a mind that is not enslaved to conventional wisdom, a heart that is able to love without fear, a spirit that cries yes to the universe. Each of us strives, too, for the inner peace that comes with finding a harmony between our aspirations and our abilities. This is the Shabbat peace to which we aspire. So let's take a moment to go through our week from last Saturday evening through this afternoon and what you did to prepare for this service. Chazarat HaShavua, a review of the week.
Page 20. We welcome the Shabbat bride, another Alana Arian melody. The whole service, really. Almost. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, ishmianu el hamiuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad, Shebol tiferet elitila. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri.
Verse 5.
Hiva oref kumi ori, ori ori, shir daveri. Kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, nekabela.
Please rise and face the entrance. That is not the Sabbath bride right there, but
Helen, the Sabbath.
it could be the next person coming in.
Boi v'shalom, ateret bala.
please, page 28, where our call to worship, Baruch Hu.
Turn now to page 30 as we get ready to sing a version. Oh, are we Mari Varvi? No. Okay, no, I was wrong. We are going right to page 34 now as we get ready to sing a version of Shema and Ve'ahavta.
I have to say that, Debbie Friedman not only is really known for Debbie Friedman is not only known for her Misha Berach. She's really known as a trailblazer in bringing the folk music into the synagogue and making Jewish music much more accessible for people, bringing melodies that were singable, and also was probably one of the first gay musicians, Jewish musicians especially, who has inspired a whole new generation. And I think I read one time when we did our Debbie Friedman tribute Shabbat last year that this is the first song that she ever wrote to Jewish music. And what better piece than Shema? And we'll hear a lovely reading in between and then move on to the English of Ve'ahavta.
Oppression based on gender orientation will be a memory. History to honor and remember. The pain of hiding, repressing, denying, honoring the triumphs of those who fought to be free, remembering the violence and vitriol that cost lives. When love wins, when love wins at long last, Ve'ahavta l'recha kamocha, love your neighbor as yourself, will be as natural as breathing. Ve'ahavta l'recha kamocha. One day, love will win every heart. Love will win every soul. Fear will vanish like smoke, and tenderness for all will fill our hearts. Ve'ahavta l'recha kamocha. Love wins. In the end, love wins. All genders, all orientations, all people, all true expressions of heart. Ve'ahavta l'recha kamocha. Let this come speedily in our day, a tribute to the many and to the diverse, gifts from heaven, a tribute to love deep and true, each of us for one another. Ve'ahavta l'recha kamocha.
So we continue with the English of Ve'ahavta on the same next page, I believe, page 36. And you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them for a sign unto your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
I'd like to invite to our bima Aaron Shabilsky-Wiener, who will come read a reading for us.
Our amazing director of our youth.
Want to fix this for me? Okay. This is The Crossing by Dan Belton. God did not lead us by the nearer way when Pharaoh let the people go at last, but round about by way of the wilderness. Pillars of fire and cloud marking night and day, to the edge of the flood tide, uncrossable and vast. If God had led us by the nearer way, we cried, we wouldn't die here. Let Egypt oppress us as it will. Let us return to the past. But we have come out by way of the wilderness, in fear, on faith, free now, because we say we are free. No longer the unchosen, the outcast. God did not lead us by the nearer way, but into rising waters which do not part unless, with an outstretched arm, we step forward and we stand fast, round about by way of the wilderness. We have come, blessed with love, lesbian, gay, or sanctified in ways of our own, to bless our God, who did not lead us by the nearer way, but roundabout by way of the wilderness.
We shall turn now to page 40 as we get ready to sing Micha Mocha, our song which Aaron set up so beautifully for us, our song of freedom and of crossing toward redemption, toward something better, where we can all be ourselves, sing freely, and live in a world where we can celebrate that freedom. Micha Mocha. Between our Micha Mocha and as we get ready to pray our Amidah, we're going to take time out of our service to first think of those in our lives, in our world, who are in need of healing. Healing of the body, or the mind, or the soul. There are so many. I'm sure we can all think of people who we know personally and larger in this world who could use that healing. So we'll begin by singing Mishaberach, our prayer for healing, together. It's on page 253. And then in the middle, I'll come around, and as my hand makes its way around our community, just share the name of who you might be thinking of. I'll share names from our Temple Emmanuel community, and then we'll close by singing again together.
Alexander, Zoe Greenberg, Emmett Corwin, Judy Fenton, Mary Lynn Gottfried.
Karen Altman, Sam Berkowitz, Jill Kahn, Eitan Chaim, Woody Clark, Elisheva Chava Bat Zalman Haran Leah Miriam, Gemma Dalduca, Andrew DeZulionis, Judy Fenton, Danny Kaplan Fredrickson, Cantor Jen Frost, Shir Gaon, John Gearhart, Jonah Gruda, Mark and Marilyn Hardy, Eric Innocenti, Renee Kumitz, Nahum Laser Ben Yaakov, Brad Londy, Sheila Merowitz, Eileen Morse, Ashley Murdoch, Zipporah Bat Naftali Ephraim Vitzirel, Howard Rosen, Stephen Shikes, Latfola Shokrian, Lee Silver, Lindy Sobel, Mabube Suleimani, Yehudit Bat Nachama Mordechai, Helena Wachtel, and Howard Zellico.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
I'll invite everyone to turn now to page 46 as we get ready to pray our Amidah. We're going to start by singing together, Adonai Sefatai Tiftach, God, open up my lips so that I may declare your praise and pray what I need to pray during this part of our service. We'll sing that together, and then we'll take time for a silent Amidah. You may all rise now, and whenever you're finished with your silent prayer, you may be seated.
Yalalai lai 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 Adonai. Yalalai lai lai tzvatai tiftach. Yalalai lai lai ufi agid tehilatecha. Yalalai lai Adonai. Yalalai lai lai tzvatai tiftach. Yalalai lai lai ufi agid I'm going to close our Amidah with a song of joy, a simcha of Shabbat on page 44. Under Vishamru, we often don't close the Amidah with this Yismechu, which I discovered through Rabbi Aaron and Cantor Klieger when they recorded it in, 2014. But was amazing to find out that it was written by my professor, Rabbi Cantor Sam Radwine, many, many years ago. He's now the dean of AJRCA, and also a gay man, Rabbi Cantor in Arkansas, if you can imagine. Yeah. I don't know the name of the synagogue, but he is. Yeah. Let's try it all together. Really, we're speaking about the happiness of Shabbat, so try it with us.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm very excited to introduce our speaker for this evening. We've partnered up many times with JQ International to have events here at the temple and to find speakers that come in. And usually we find members of the queer community to come in and talk about their experience. And I think what's so wonderful about tonight is that we're gonna hear about the experience of the LGBTQ community from the other side, actually, from the side of a parent. And I think that's a really wonderful opportunity for us to really understand that sometimes it can be difficult, sometimes it can be easy to live with a person that is part of the queer community. And I think that I'm looking forward to hearing these inspirational words from Rebeka Small, who's right there, who actually is, you can start working your way up, who's actually on staff at Sinai Temple, so she knows synagogue life, she knows Judaism, and does this really as a mitzvah to the community to help and educate all of us. And tonight, she's going to share reflections titled, "This Wasn't on My Bingo Card." And it's about her journey of supporting her son. So I'd rather have you talk than me. So Rebeka, please come forward. This mic's a little louder than this one. So let's just put this in here so you can keep your hands free. Great.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Wherever you need it.
This is good. It should work. Okay. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. My name is Rebeka Small, and I'm here to tell you a story about me, which is sort of the behind the scenes of a story about my daughter, who is now my son. So, I'm the kind of person who I like to know things. I also like to win, and this was not on my bingo card. Helping my son transition is the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. I know there's other parents here in the room. There must be other parents. So do you remember when you brought your baby home from the hospital and the hospital sent you home with that very helpful handbook? Right? I know. Even if it existed, it would be complete garbage. And it certainly would not include any pages on what to do when your child transitions from one gender to the other. I'm going to pause quickly, though, and just give you the 60-second elevator pitch version of his story. Okay? In 6th grade, my daughter, now my son, came out as bisexual. Over the next couple of years, he made his way through every single pronoun and pronoun combination that there was until he landed on he, him, after, and this is the heavy, but it is a very important part, a suicide attempt and an outpatient program at UCLA. When LJ finally said the words, "I am male, I am a boy," my husband John and I responded at the same time. I think I said, "Final answer?" And my husband said, "Are these pronouns confirmed?" Look, LJ knows he's loved, okay? And gender-affirming care starts, first with testosterone, which was life-changing. The last day of his freshman year of high school was June 7th, and the next day was top surgery. It was the best day of his entire life. So step one in navigating my new normal was to respond to people when they asked me about how my daughter is doing, to say that he is just fine. This is where we cue the asinine questions and comments that come from people who simply don't even want to make an effort to try to understand. I had parents in my son's grade at school say to me, "We hear LJ's having a hard time, but you know, this is a choice that he made." Is it though? Is it a choice that my son made to walk around with 2 targets on his back, one being Jewish and the other being queer? And they usually followed up with, "Well, maybe it's just a phase." Okay, also no. A phase is when your child wants to wear a tiara to kindergarten every single day of the entire school year, okay? That's a phase. This is not. And my blood is consistently at a rolling boil. And this is all while I'm feeling I'm living in 2 different worlds, all right? One, where I am grieving the loss of my little girl, and I am figuring out how this can be and how do I say goodbye to her and what does this all mean? And the other, where I am celebrating and getting to know this new boy in my life, and it is ripping me apart. How can I be present to support my son when I'm so busy thinking about my daughter? I can't have it both ways, because thinking about her means betraying him. And when I tell you that my therapist worked overtime to make me understand that those 2 worlds can coexist, and not only can they, but it is valid when they do, but I'm still here overthinking. And by overthinking, I mean beating myself up, because how did I not see this coming? How was I not prepared? How was I not 2 steps ahead of him, so that when he fell into this unbelievably terrible spiral of gender dysphoria and rock bottom depression, which led to said suicide attempts, that I wasn't there to catch him? I knew he was struggling, but with uncontrollable factors from outside of our home, things went from 0 to catastrophic fast. But I am his mother, and I am supposed to be his safety net, and I failed. Meanwhile, I've got friends and family in my life who know what's going on, and they are telling me what an amazing mother I am, that I've got it figured out, and everything's going to be great, and I'm thinking what I am is an amazing actor. Because actually, I'm a total fraud, playing the part of a mother who has it all figured out and knows exactly what to do. And this whole time, I'm also pushing everything down, because LJ can't know any of this. You know, he has recently come to me saying, Mama, I feel so guilty for taking your dreams away. And while my heart is breaking into 1,000 pieces, I look at him confidently and I say, babe, nobody takes my dreams away. So while I'm busy failing at everything, I'm also on this total roller coaster of emotions, and I hate roller coasters, okay? I am angry, and I'm confused, and I'm sad, and I'm celebrating and wondering and advocating, which I understand is not an emotion, but at the time, it felt like one. The day of top surgery, LJ's wheeled back into the OR, and I am down in the waiting room, uncontrollably sobbing, like ugly crying. It's like there's two separate things going on. One is that we made it. We made it to this day, and I can't believe it. Insurance came through. The surgeon didn't get sick. LJ didn't get sick. Everyone is here, and everything is going according to script. And on the other hand, this is the day that my little girl's chapter ends, and I have to say goodbye. So after a successful surgery, I'm driving up the ramp leaving Children's Hospital, waiting to make the left onto Sunset Boulevard when my husband, John, looks at my son and says, okay, LJ, I've brought you home from the hospital twice. Once as a girl, now as a boy. Are we finished? I'm sitting there going, do you even hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? But this is one battle I was very happy to lose. They were laughing, and everything was good. So the weeks and months are going on, and finally I'm like, okay, I'm at this reasonable equilibrium right now, when one night at dinner, LJ is telling us about his day, and he drops the D word, dead name. This is the word that refers to the name that one is given at birth that they no longer use, and it knocked the wind out of me. I was gut punched, and I'm pretty sure I stopped breathing for about 5 seconds, and then I said, no. I can't. I said, LJ, I can't hear that word, because that name can't be dead. It can't be dead because I gave it to you. I gave you that name. I love that name. I dreamed of that name. And that name can't be dead because her memory can never be dead. And he gets it. Look, this is a me thing. And outside in the world, I don't care what kind of vocabulary he uses. And quite frankly, I understand where the word dead name fits in, and I have an immense amount of respect for it. This is my pain point, but he understands. So by now, I feel like everyone can sort out that I'm a pretty black and white person. I don't go with the flow. Like, I have too many questions about the flow. If the flow comes with a plan, complete with emergency exit strategies, and I can be in charge, count me in for going with the flow. But as it turns out, having children forces you to go with the flow. So I find myself leaning into something that my very first therapist in New York City, well, actor/director/therapist, I mean, this is New York, right? But I was 25, smack in the middle of a quarter-life crisis when he said, you can't write the script for your life. I can very stubbornly confirm that he is correct. And while rewriting the script is not in my nature, not by a long shot, with a steep learning curve, I'm here, even if I sometimes lose my balance and I need to find my center again. And throughout this completely unscheduled journey, I learned two very, very important things, which I make sure that these two things support me today. The first thing is that this whole transition of my sons, it all boils down to branding, all right? Same kid, different package. This is my same kid who loves to cook and bake and is obsessed with musical theater, just like his mother. Same kid who yells at the refs on TV while he's watching football and soccer with dad, inhales poke, likes to consistently remind me that I don't actually know anything, and pushes his little sister's buttons. Same kid, different package. And the other thing is that my little girl who I thought I had to say goodbye to this whole time, she's been there. She's been there the whole time, and she's still there because she helped shape him into the smart, compassionate, empathetic, artistic, dryly sarcastic young man that he is today. So, none of this was on my bingo card, but in the end, I still pulled out a win. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Rebeka, for that incredible honesty that you shared with us today. And I think it helped all of us who have known people that are trans, known people that have transitioned, and with you really telling us all of the myriad feelings that you went through. Thank you so much for that incredible sharing, really. So beautiful. And now we'll have I think that mic's the good one you were using.
Hello?
Have a melody to put a little exclamation point.
If we loved like that, that's what this song is called. And that's all I could think this whole time is if we only loved like that, like how Rebeka just spoke about her son. This song was written also by Lana Arian in honor of her wife's installation at Temple Israel in Connecticut, West Hartford, Connecticut. West, what he said. Dedicated to LJ. Ve'ahavta le'reacha kamocha, le'reacha kamocha, kamocha. Ve'ahavta le'reacha kamocha, le'reacha kamocha,
And with all of that, with all that beauty, thank you so much for speaking to us. We're going to begin to conclude our service with Aleinu before we close our service. So we're going to turn now to page 282, and I'll invite everyone to please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gedula leotzer reshit, shehu noteh shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shchinatu zo b'gavhei meromim, hu Eloheinu einon, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu.
287.
V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu yihei Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
You may all be seated. We're going to get ready to say our mourner's Kaddish together now. But before we do that, I want to read this reading, a prayer of remembrance for our LGBTQ siblings. O God, remember today our LGBTQ siblings who were martyred in years past, those murdered by fanatics in the Middle Ages, those who perished in the Holocaust, and those struck down in our own city, in our own time. Remember also all of those who took their own lives, driven by despair, by a world that hated them because of their love or their gender. And in mercy, remember those who lived lives of loneliness, repressing their true natures and refraining from sharing their love for one another. O God, remember the sacrifice of these martyrs and help us bring an end to hate and to oppression of every kind. We'll turn now to Mourner's Kaddish. Before we recite it together, we'll have an opportunity to recite the names of those in our own lives who we are remembering today. So if you're here tonight in a period of the first 7 days of mourning, I'll invite you to rise now and share the name of who you might be remembering. Or if you're here in the first 30 days of mourning, I'll invite you to rise now and share the name of who you are remembering. Our temple community is remembering Jonathan Pollock. If you're here now in the first year of mourning, I'll invite you to rise now and share the name of who you're remembering. And finally, if you're here observing a yard site, the anniversary of a loved one's death, I'll invite you to rise now and share that name with all of us. Our Temple Emmanuel community is remembering Gabriel Collin, Mark Thomas Eisenstein, Saul Kluger, William Kopman, Inga Kuhn, Betty Levinson, Dorothy Oppenheim, Martin Savarick, and Marv Sherman. And we rise now as one community as we get ready to say Kaddish together. And of course, we think of all those in our world who have had no one to say Kaddish for them, and tonight especially all those members of the LGBTQ plus community who throughout our time have not been able to be free and have people say Kaddish for them. We are on page 294. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah be'amad zivrach rute ve'amlich malchute b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael b'agala v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'pa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnatseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudasha b'rechu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nehemata damiram v'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom bimromav, huya asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Zikronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. You may all be seated.
So first of all, I want to say thank you again to Rebeka for your just courageous speech. Thank you so much. What? Can you applaud? After. She was great. Okay. I want to thank Nathan, who just glorious playing. Thank you, thank you. Hannah, who's in the back, raise your hand. Hannah, who most importantly made a rainbow fruit platter and picked up a great rainbow challah or rainbow sprinkle challah. And I got those. It's Amazon special. They've seen better days at this point. Thank you to our executive director, Sarah Heiner, who's been greeting and running the sound and video today, and to our maintenance and security and whole staff for doing everything to keep this train chugging. We have a couple announcements. First of all, please join our rabbis tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for Shabbat Morning at Emanuel. I don't know if there's anything else to say about that except for join us at 10 a.m. A note, next week for July 4th weekend, we are fully virtual to give also time to our staff and maintenance who for this national holiday. So on Friday, July 4th, I will be on Zoom doing services, and on Saturday, Rabbi Albin will be doing a Torah text study online. Oh, is Hannah doing it?
I believe I am, but I will speak to Hannah about that.
Well,
someone will be teaching a Torah study.
Maybe Tess, our graphic designer, knows something we don't know. Oh, yes. Yep, that's me in the middle, disguised as, yeah. I'm really excited. Every single year we do our Welcome Back Shabbat. Last year was Joni Mitchell. It was a heat wave, so we had to do it here last year, which was lovely. But hopefully we'll be back in the Friedman's backyard. We don't have the tickets up for this yet, but watch out because it's often sold out. And I can't wait to sing Jolene and 9 to 5, and we'll have to see what prayers they go to. And some Party in the USA and flowers, and I can buy Shabbat flowers. What? I have a lot of time to think about it, yeah. But August 22nd, please save the date. That is it. Come on, that's a record. We are going to close with what has become our Pride tradition. I think Rabbi Aaron has to come up and sing this one. So I don't know. There's a lot of what was I going to say? What do they call them? Like an artist who has a big gay following. A diva? No, a diva. Like a I don't know. Icon. That's what I was thinking. Icon. Adam Lambert? Okay, Adam Lambert. In this case, Lady Gaga. So we close. Actually, if you would like to look at the words, it's page 44 in your prayer books. The only way I can ever close Shabbat, which is Vishamru, sung to Born This Way. Who's been here for this? Yeah, it's been years. Ready? And if someone wants to bring up the challah so we can display it you can take that little fly catcher off of it. Hannah, perfect. Hannah will show us the challah in a sec. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen l'chaim. So, this is from Melissa's challahs, so we'll have to see. Come close. Let's put our arms around. Touch someone who's touching the challah. Yeah, come on, guys. Don't you want to get like a first, look at the challah? Did we take a picture of the challah?